It's March, which means it's tournament time. UVA-wise opens up South Atlantic Conference tournament play Wednesday night in Jefferson City against the number 2 seed Carson-Newman. Eagles joining us, head coach of the Cavaliers, Jamie Cluesman. Coach, before we look at Carson-Newman, we'll talk about your team's end of the season here. You win 5 out of your last 6 games to get in the conference tournament, and your 6-year senior, Kaylee Johnson, really turning it on here late, SAC Player of the Week.
Yeah, I mean, collectively as a group, we've just really dialed in. We've taken more pride on the defensive end. Offensively, we have great spacing, which opens up a lot of opportunities for KJ. She's kind of a hard matchup problem for a lot of teams. They put someone smaller on her, we put her in the post. They put someone a little bit slower, we put her on the perimeter. So she takes full advantage of every opportunity she's given. She doesn't want to leave anything left out there. She knows that her games are limited going into our final season. So she's literally putting everything she has on the floor, 1 for her teammates, but 2 for herself.
You talk about your team defensively. You now lead the conference and defensive 3-point field goal percentage. Speak on that a little bit and how that's helped your team here really turn this around and finish the season 500 in league play.
Yeah, I think we just understand personnel a little bit better than we did earlier in the year. And that's to be expected, playing teams the second time around. But we've, like I said, taken pride a little bit more on the defensive end and understand that we're not going to simply just outscore teams anymore. So we have to dial in and get more defensive stops to, help those runs where we struggle to score. So, I think it's just been a collective effort on both ends of the floor to build that confidence on defending the 3.
KJ won SAC Player of the Week, but really her teammate Nia Van Sant could have won it as well. She scored 20 in the win to start the week at Tusculum, and then a perfect 8 of 8 from the field, and that win over nationally ranked Catawba. Her consistency all year, talk about that and how important it'll be to get another big game from her against Carson-Newman.
Yeah, I mean, with Nia, it's consistency. We talk about it almost every time that we talk. She gives us everything that she has. We know exactly what we're getting from her. I think she's finished top 10 in scoring, top 10 field goal percentage, and to finish top 10 field goal percentage as a guard. I mean, that speaks volumes because, post players obviously are taking higher percentage shots. So typically they're going to lead you in field goal percentage. But, Nia is just, playing with that next play mentality. And she's to the point where, she doesn't necessarily care if she scores the points. She's going to find other ways to contribute because teams have recently been sending almost 2 defenders at her at all times. But, she still go 8 for 8 against one of the top teams in the conference is very impressive.
You talk about field goal percentage, and that gets us into Carson-Newman. They lead the league. They shoot 46.6%, and a big reason why, Lindsay Taylor shooting 64.2% from the floor. How do you slow down this Carson-Newman offensive attack?
Good question. No, they're just extremely talented from every position on the floor. They surround Lindsay Taylor with 3-point shooters, so you got to pick your poison. Do you play in the gaps and try to prevent Lindsay Taylor from going off, or do you defend the 3-point line and try to just go one-on-one in the post? So it's going to be tough. I think we're just going to have to mix up what we do, try to keep them out of a rhythm, and just live with the results, and we'll see what happens.
Keys to victory to beating the Eagles.
Defending the 3-point line. We've got to try to limit Lindsay Taylor. And the biggest thing for us, we have to limit our turnovers. The second time we played them down there, we gave them so many transition buckets because we were lazy with our passes and their press. And then obviously in our last game, we turned the ball over a lot. So that's definitely an area of improvement that we're focused on.
Tip-off, 7 o'clock Wednesday night from Jefferson City. If you're not going down, you can watch the game live on UVAWiseCavs.com. As always, you can listen to our road games on FM 92.5, WLSDradio.com. Coach, good luck, and let's hope we're doing another one of these Friday.
Thank you.